All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. My name is Ozzy, if you don't know me yet, but I am, again, just a basic person, dude, individual that is just going through life and trying to achieve his dreams of financial success and really just documenting my way to my progression and trying to help you guys out as much as I can, and just being able to basically create a community of individuals that can grow together and hold each other accountable. Sunday night, a lot of stuff going on. As you guys can see, the main title of this stream, we're going to be talking about our boy Nikocado Avacado. Uh, Definitely a fun conversation to have. But first things first, please, guys, if you haven't yet followed me on YouTube or subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I just started it and I'm up to 36 subscribers now. So I'm up, I think, 11 or 12 subscribers in the last month. Woo! Very, very happy. Please go to my YouTube channel. I post all my streams there in long form so you guys can just have something to listen to in the event that you don't want to listen to music. And I've been in those situations where I just don't want to listen to music. I just want to hear people talk. And if I have long form content for you guys to listen to, and if you want something short, I do have YouTube reels that I'm posting 3 times a day. But again, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and push me in the algorithm, and let's just keep growing together. And yeah, I'll just keep posting for you guys. But ah, Sunday night, I said I was gonna ask you guys on Wednesday, what have you done to finish off the week strong since Wednesday? Right, you've had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you had all day Sunday. Now it is Sunday night, and the week is finishing up in 2 hours here in New York. But if you're like in a different time zone, it is what it is. But the main point is that the week is finishing off tonight, Sunday. Me personally, I went to the gym again. As always, I live at the gym. I've had a lot of people tell me I see you all the time. And unfortunately, a guy that is just grinding and working and not really just going out for fun has time on his hands to go to the gym. So that's what I do. I'm going to the gym. I'm making sure that I get in my workouts in, and I'm at the point now where I don't need to go to the gym as much, but I'm still going because it is the only time and place for me in my life that I can just get into a neutral mindset where I get rid of my worries and I get rid of all the good things. I'm just really in the zone and in my own little bubble and being able to lift and work out and just talk to some friends and just chill like nothing's happening. So I have to go to the gym. It's kind of like my form of therapy. A lot of people have ways to cope, in some in worse ways than others, but for me, the gym is really the place where I can relax and be able to let off all of my energy or stress that I don't need at the time to be able to continue to progress into the things that I'm doing. So that's really the most important thing for me. um Another thing is the stock market. I've been watching the stock market a lot, and man, I can't tell you guys, stock market's looking pretty bad this week, and hopefully tomorrow we get some good news. I know that the federal rate cuts are coming, and that's not really going to help much with the stock portfolio that I have, but it is what it is. We're going to keep holding and we're going to keep dollar cost averaging because that is really the way to go about everything and, go around and do what we need. I did the same thing like Nikocado. I purposely made myself fat. I gained around 150 pounds back in 2021 and lost it all by then. I did a social experiment to help people. Okay. Gum flavored rice. Welcome to the stream. Um, so you gained 150 pounds and you lost. I ate like a big two. Okay. JK. Cool. I mean, hey, listen, people have done that before, and if that's your thing, then go for it. I'm just really a big advocate on losing the weight. I'm not really I'm bringing up Nikocado Avacado on this stream because I just want to talk about the fact that he did lose the weight. I'm a big advocate on going to the gym and being healthy, so that's really the angle that I'm coming at from here. But there are philosophical questions to be raised on like why he did all that, and if he's doing his thing, I mean, it's pretty genius what he did to pre-record like what 2 years of videos, but then him just like like losing all that weight in secret and then just like saying, oh, I'm a villain, like doing this whole villain thing. I don't know, I'm not a big social media guy. I'm just here to talk my shit, and I'm just happy that he lost the weight, because you know getting to that level of fat or weight, whatever you want to call it, it's really unhealthy. And I think that I mean, me personally, I want people to live to their best potential, and that includes everything in terms of the mentalities, the physicalities, the social awareness and stuff like that. So that's really what I'm about. But yeah, I hope you're still here. I don't know if you have anything else to say. Gum flavored rice. If you're here, man, hey, welcome. I'm just, my name's Ozzy. If you don't know me, but I'm streaming every Wednesdays and Sundays, and I'm just someone that's climbing the mountain of success, and I'm not nowhere close to that, but I'm still going day by day, and I'm just gonna be recording my content for you guys to learn and be able to, I guess, absorb and create a community of just people holding each other accountable and being able to together walk those steps and move forward into the abyss of freedom. Right, that's the main thing that we want to work towards: freedom and being able to do whatever we want whenever we want it. I personally just like to travel a lot, so I don't want to be barred by work. All right. Yeah, so just finishing up Sunday night. I hope you guys had a strong week. I hope you guys were able to continuously improve towards your goals. I know I'm doing it. I hope you guys are doing it as well. If you started off the week strong and you're finishing off the week a little weaker, then by all means, tomorrow is Monday. I hope you guys wake up and just fucking get after it, because that's what I'm gonna do, and I hope you guys do the same thing. And then on Wednesday, I'm gonna ask you guys the same update. What have you done for the week? It's the middle of the week. If there's anything that you guys need help with, I'm here to help. Ask any questions, advice. I'm only 26, so I'm not sure, I don't have the wisdom of 40, 50-year-old, but I've been through some things, and we can just keep discussing what we're doing. All right. Anyways, today's main topic: Nikocado Avacado. My God. So, for those of you that don't know Nikocado Avacado, let's just bring up Nikocado. See if here's a Wikipedia. He's pretty famous. Oh, he's Ukrainian. Oh man, awesome. All right, so Nikocado Avocado is famous for his mukbangs, but to put it more bluntly, he was just a guy that just ate a lot of food. All right, let me just show you guys. This is Nikocado Avocado. Um, he did a lot of big mukbangs, and I guess not idolized. He I don't even know how to say it. He like showed off this lifestyle of gluttony, and obviously like you can see him eating a lot, and he acted like I mean his personality was just weird. He would just like do a lot of things at the supermarket, and again, like you just see a bunch of his content is just eating and eating and eating, and you know just making fun of himself, I guess. I mean, he always said that he identifies as skinny. Um, just the all around I found him a little weird. I don't know like if he acts like that in public. I don't know him personally, but yeah. So that's Nikocado Avocado, and he he made videos of himself like celebrating new milestones of like weight. So basically, when he reached I don't know, like 350 pounds or 450 pounds, he was like, oh my God, I gained weight. I'm so happy. Kind of like someone doing a milestone of losing weight, where if they're like, oh, I lost 200 pounds. I'm so happy, they would make a video on it. So he would do the reverse of that. And he was like known all over the not just the YouTube space, but like if you look at any of his videos, his comments go nuts where they're just like telling him, Nick, this is too far. can you stop eating? Can you like start working out? And he would just like keep like pushing that, you know, that gluttonous lifestyle on everybody that like didn't care about anything. I'm gonna keep eating, keep doing this. He would like take out his belly and just like slam it on the table. uh it was a I mean, damn, like there was times when like I didn't want to go to the gym and I was just like watching a Nikocado video. I'm like, fuck this, I need to go to the gym. So basically, like a few days ago, or I think a day ago, Nikocado actually released a video called Two Steps Ahead. And it really just chronicles him talking about how social media is a facade, and as a social experiment, he gained all that weight on purpose to be able to just like monetize himself off it. And he like pre-recorded 2 years worth of videos and then was posting it online in a consistent manner actually. And then he posted a video yesterday about him just like being super skinny. So for reference, let me show you guys like how much weight loss this guy went through. So here's a tweet. This is pretty insane, guys. So Nikocado Avacado revealed his 250-pound weight loss in a new YouTube video called Two Steps Ahead. He claims that he'd been secretly losing weight while posting old videos and what he called the greatest social experiment of my entire life. So this is his before picture. Okay. I mean, like you can just like see he's obviously rolling, you know, to an extent. But then like this is him after the weight loss, which is pretty crazy. I mean, guys, just to put into perspective, I was I started working out consistently last year around April, and when I came to New York, I was around 215 pounds. I ended up losing that weight down to like 165, and then I'm back now at 190, where I'm just like maintaining my calories. I'm not going over, I'm not going under, but I gained a lot of muscle, and you know I gained some fat back now, so I'm at like 190, like a good 190. I do plan on like losing some weight to get down like 180, so I can just get a little more shredded. But this guy lost 250 pounds. I mean, me going from 215 to 165 was very, very hard. I mean, it was hard. Okay. Losing weight is always a challenge. I used to wrestle, I used to cut 15 pounds a week. I think like 9 of those pounds was water weight. Um, but this guy lost 250 pounds, and he's claiming that he did it as a social experiment. Um, I don't even know what to say to that, because he did irreversible damage to his body to get to that social experiment. And I don't know, like it's like a little iffy. I'm not gonna talk about that. It's just like, okay, cool, like you went up to like 400 pounds and then you lost it all just to like say it's a social experiment. But one thing that I do want to discuss based on that social experiment aspect is him saying that it, you know, social media is a facade, and he just basically talk, and this is how I understood it, but he basically just talks about like anyone accepts anything that they're shown in the social media space, which is pretty nuts. Me too. Um, he just talks about the influence of everything, and you know he became a product of, you know, distraction, and people believed that he was really fat, and he was saying that people on a daily basis was calling him fat, a loser, you know, just calling him names, making fun of him. And then out of nowhere, he just comes out with this video, lost all this weight. He's like trending on YouTube right now. And like the comments are like insane. You know, people are like, holy shit, I was actually duped into thinking this guy was, you know, this person, right? And what they mean by it is like, oh, I was really duped into thinking that Nikocado was actually this weird. Nikocado was actually this fat. Nikocado really just didn't give a fuck about his life. But he like, and then the comment, the title of his video is literally Two Steps Ahead, where he just talks about how like I'm always 2 steps ahead. I know exactly what I'm doing. You guys really thought it was, and you know I took you in for a joke, and you fell for it really badly. Um, it was crazy because I was watching a lot of videos on Nikocado, especially from Greg Doucette. I don't know if you guys know Greg Doucette. He's a big fitness YouTuber, and he just like talks about the fitness industry as it is. He does like steroids or not on steroids videos on a lot of bodybuilders, and he talks about his bodybuilding days, and he talks about steroid usage as well. He's really smart. I really follow him in terms of getting advice on fitness goals and fitness routines. And guys, please go buy his cookbook. If you don't have his cookbook, then damn, he's a really funny guy. He's from Canada, I think. So he's really cool. But he made a lot of videos on Nikocado, man. He was just like, "What the fuck's wrong with him? Why is he acting like this? This is crazy. Like, you can't be showing this lifestyle to people." And Nikocado was getting a lot of views, so a lot of people would see that and be like, "Oh, that if he's doing it, then I can do it too." And like people would just like stop going to the gym. Like he would like through his influence, people were not really adamant on going to the gym because they would see Nikocado and they'd be like, okay, cool, I want to be just like this guy, and they wouldn't go to the gym. But now he fooled the entire internet, and he just talks about like how it's all a facade. Social media is a facade, and I kind of agree with him because I don't think I'm not gonna say everything on social media is fake. I think there are certain aspects of realness to it. It's kind of like when you say a joke. Michael Scott from The Office. I don't know if you guys watched The Office, but he said behind every joke there's a little bit of truth in it. So obviously, what you portray on social media, even though it might be fake as anything, there's still some type of truthiness to it on who you are as a person and how you act. Nikocado though is now Nikocado's social experiment is now showing that everything on social media could be a facade, which is crazy. Ah, anyways, the point I wanted to make with Nikocado is that he is very, very good. He got us all. He got me. I mean, I was watching him. I said, "Damn, why are you acting like this? Why do you have to be this way?" Such a good dude, promising potential. He's obviously entertaining enough to watch. He's getting millions of views. Why do you need to show this type of lifestyle to all these individuals that are watching you on YouTube? Lo and behold, he lost all that weight, and it was all pre-recorded content. So I don't know. I'm really happy that he lost the weight, and his video is going viral. So like now more people will be able to see. Okay, maybe I should lose this weight. But like doing irreversible damage to your body for like that type of social experiment is crazy. I don't know if I would ever do that. That's just like it's just nuts. Like again, I was 215 pounds before, and it was more fat than muscle. Obviously now I'm more muscle than fat. Um, and like you just don't feel good, and like it just sucks, and your the way of life isn't as fun as it is. And unfortunately, he said people would make fun of me, people would do this, people would do that, people would laugh at me all day. I don't know if they were laughing at the fact that he was fat. Like it was just the way he was acting. He was like going 10 toes down or standing on business on just being fat. And he would just like say stuff like I identify as skinny. I think like that's why people were making fun of him more rather than him actually being fat. Um so I don't know. Basically, there's a lot of manipulation going on social media, and the point of this stream is to tell you guys don't get fooled by what's going on. Justin Bieber went viral for this as well a few years ago, where he said everything on social media is a facade. Don't believe anything. People might post something of them being on a boat, but in reality, that boat might be paid for by someone else, or there's only a few people that you can probably believe in terms of who's having fun. But even then, humans are still humans. We all have feelings, we all have emotions. So just because you have money, um, it doesn't mean that you're fully happy. I think Kylie Jenner did a post about this as well. She's like, "Hey, like I know you guys watch me for my content, and like I'm traveling everywhere and doing this, and that, but that doesn't mean I don't have like feelings and emotions." So, uh man, yeah, just I post on social media too. I'm not gonna lie, I flex, but I try to be as real as I can on social media. I try to be more on the side of approachable, or you know being someone that can what the fuck is the word? I completely forgot. I completely forgot the word, but it's when you can like connect with somebody. That's what I was going for. Hold up. Hold. So I also don't know if you guys saw the Spider. Everyone saw Spider Man. Yeah, the Far From Home ending quote Mysterio. Alright, let me see if I can find it. Okay. So this quote was from Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's at the very end when Mysterio gets shot. But Peter Parker was like, why'd you do all this? And he's like, you'll see, Peter. People need to believe, and nowadays they'll believe anything. People need to believe, and nowadays they'll believe anything. This is just nuts, guys. This is nuts. Nikocado Avacado literally blew up the internet, and he said, you guys called me this, you guys called me that, you thought I was this, you thought I was that, but secretly I was actually doing this. And here I am, full weight loss. I'm not acting like a hooligan anymore. I'm chilling. In his like recent video, he's just like relaxing, being a normal person, eating some food with his parrot. It's just social media is such a facade, and I don't want you guys to get involved into social media if you can't handle it. I think social media is necessary for growth because you can use social media to advertise your product or advertise your services. You can use social media as a networking tool, right? Because you have LinkedIn, you have Instagram, you can meet a lot of people. So you can use social media as, like on the dating scene, Instagram is a big, like Instagram is literally a big networker for dating, right? Because when when you meet a girl or when a girl meets a guy, what do they do? It's like, hey, can I get your Instagram? Because like anyone can get Instagram. It's not about numbers anymore. Numbers like too personal, right? If you just meet someone on the street, you're not gonna say, hey, can I get your number? It's much easier for them to give you their Instagram, and then you look through the Instagram, you're scrolling, and it's like, oh wow, like he's a normal guy, he's traveling, or like vice versa on the girl side, it's like, oh, this is a cool girl, she's traveling, doing this, doing that. I mean, I couldn't tell you the amount of times that people would like stalk and analyze my Instagram just to like see if I'm a cool person or not. So, but like again, the problem with social media these days is people that compare their life too far into with others. That's when social media gets dangerous. Okay? There's nothing wrong with competition. There's nothing wrong with being able to, look at somebody and say, okay, he is at this level and I want to get to that level soon too, so I'm going to keep working at it, right? And then you're just like actively comparing, the progression of where you are and where that other person is. Now, a lot of times what people do is they'll look at something or someone and they'll get like so jealous to the point where they start hating themselves. That's where social media is too far. And I mean, there was like a lot of shows in the '90s, right? You have Full House, you have Boy Meets World, you have like all these like old '90s sitcoms. But one time, Full House brought up the fact that DJ, she was starving herself because she wanted to look like a model. And then at the end, when like her family finds out, they're like, "Get the fuck out of here! Like you better eat." And then she was like, "I can't. I have to look like this person." Blah 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 blah. And Danny Tanner, the dad, he was like, "Yo, these people don't even look like these people on the magazines," and it's true. Because yes, Kendall Jenner is very beautiful. Yes, Adriana Lima is very beautiful. Yes, Miranda Kerr is very, very beautiful. But like, you're not understanding. People don't really understand the full extent that they go through to look like that. And even then, when they do take photos, they don't even look like that because there's like Photoshop, there's lighting, there's angles, there's makeup. There's so much stuff that goes into it that you can't just look naturally. And it's the same thing with in the gym. When a lot of guys take photos, me included, I'm taking really good photos of myself with the correct lighting, with the correct angle. After a pump, because after a pump, the blood is rushing all over to your muscles and your muscles get literally bigger, right? So there's so many things that are a facade, and I don't think it's fair for people to not know that. I think that's where I was going with that. It's not fair for people to not know that. You have to be able to understand what's real and what's not real. Now, Nikocado Avacado. Oh man, this guy, I can't explain to you guys how many videos have been made on this dude because he was just trolling the entire community, like just not giving a fuck. Like the fact that he continued to eat the worst food possible, like mukbangs of McDonald's, fast food, um, ramen noodles. There's a video of him. You know what? Let me see if I can find it. There's a crazy video of him just blending a bunch of shit. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, right here. So let me show you guys. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Puts in a burrito, a chicken tender. I don't even know what that is. Taco. Oh my god. That's chick. Oh! Oh! No! Oh my god. So like you see the shit he was posting for the last 2 years. And then he just comes out of nowhere. He's like, thought it was. That's not who I am. I lost all this weight. Say what you want now. And he said that. So again, if this is a social experiment, cool. Mad respect to him. But the fact that he proved that people will believe in anything that is shown to them on social media, that's crazy. And that concept opens up a lot of discussions in politics. I'm not going to get into that though, but there is a political war right now through the media. And it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Like, I'm not saying don't believe anything that is shown to you, but you should have the natural ability to question it and say, okay, let me see for myself if this is true. Do you know what I mean? So like, uh, I don't know, right? Like, if there's a video saying that Tesla, for example, is a really bad company, it's doing really bad things. I'm not saying don't believe them. What I am saying is maybe do some research and find out that is a really bad company. Don't just take someone's word for it. That's also actually that's what I said last week on my stream when I said don't take anyone's advice when it comes to investing, right? If someone tells you to invest every day, you know, buy this, buy that, buy this stock, buy this, ETF, buy this bond option, whatever it is, buy this equities. You don't just like say okay and then you buy it. That's not how it works. You need to do your own research, right? So the whole point of this social experiment is that maybe people should do their research and understand what's going on. Now, with this Nikocado situation, you can't really fact check if he was actually like this because this is all he posted. But the fact that he just like lost all this weight and he's actually a normal person, that just screams a lot of things about what people believe in and what people don't believe in, and like how the power of the internet is insane. I mean, again, he got me. I didn't know he was like that. I thought he was gonna keep doing this. There's comments on his videos, like old videos, where people will comment and say, "Oh, I'm just checking to see if this guy's still alive." Imagine having those types of comments. Oh, Nikocado, bro. Hey, you definitely got us, man. You definitely got us, bro. I mean, bro, like, guys, look at this. Is it real? Nikocado Avacado. Oh my god. Like, I gotta give him mad respect for losing all that weight. First of all, I just want to say this: gaining that much weight is actually really hard. Because on a daily basis, and I know this isn't as prevalent in New York. Like, at least in New York, you're walking everywhere. I know this isn't prevalent in many other areas. But like, even if you're not doing much, you're still like going to work, or you're like working. You're like walking to your car. There's like little things like that that add up throughout the day. That is hard for you to gain weight so fast. Like, you have to really be eating a lot of bad food, and also to like eat a lot of bad fast food that costs a lot of money. Basically, it's really hard to gain all that weight, but it's also like 3 times as hard to lose all that weight. Not only did he gain all that weight, lost all that weight, then he came back and said, "I'm ahead of everybody. Y'all thought it was. That's not how shit goes in life. Social media is fake." I don't even know, you know, what. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just nuts. This was the manipulation of social media is a prevalent thing these days, and it's really what's causing a lot of people's depression and anxiety as well. In the last few years. So, you know, guys, if you're watching me, just please remember that social media is just social media. It's a digital world. A lot of things there are not fake. It's accentuated. So if someone shows off a lifestyle in social media, it's most likely accentuated to where they're, you know, it's not fully accurate to who they are as a person and what they're doing. So don't get fooled. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to attack your dreams. Continue to attack your goals. And I might do a separate stream on this, but the men who are watching me, you have to be prevalent on how you show yourself to the public. You have to always have a good groom, like a beard, or you always have to have a haircut. I know my haircut's bad right now, but I'm leaving in a week, so I'm gonna get a haircut at the end of the week. um you have to take nice pictures of yourself. You have to be professional. As you get older, the kid antics, they don't really function that well with society. And you just don't get taken seriously a lot. So you have to have a good image. You have to have a good reputation to your name and be able to be talked about in a good way. So even though social media is a facade, I still want everybody to portray themselves in the best way possible. Because as bad as the internet is, there are good sides of it where it allows you to meet anybody and everybody all over the world, and you're able to set a good example and set a good first impression through social media many times. Because I mean, if you're traveling somewhere and you meet a new friend, or if you slide into someone's DMs, the first thing they see about you is your social media. It's not you as a person. So yeah, just keep a good image of yourself and continue to attack your dreams. Social media is fake. It's all manipulation. Um, don't believe the hype. it's perfectly fine to compare yourself. In my opinion, I think it's perfectly fine to compare yourself, but don't do it to the point where it's like killing your it's like killing you as a person, because you want to be able to continue to grow, and it's always fine to look up to somebody that you want to become like, but don't make that your whole life, because at the end of the day, you don't want to become another Elon Musk, you don't want to become another Jeff Bezos, you don't want to become another, Steve Ballmer. You want to become another you. You have to find the purpose of your life and how you want to do and how you want to achieve your dreams and become the person that you are going to become later in the future. You, your kids, your grandkids, great great grandkids, your friends, your family. There's a lot of things that come into perspective as you find out who you are as a person, and like there's a lot of moving factors and components that are adamant to your life and are parallel to your life as well. So continue to build your dreams and continue to excel. All right. Anyways, that was my rant. Nikocado Avacado. One last word. Shout out to you. You lost all that weight. Great. I don't know why you gained all that weight. I will take your word for the fact. I will take your word for the fact that this was a social media experiment, and if it was, kudos to you. You proved everyone wrong. I appreciate you. Continue to do that, and I hope that you don't gain the weight back. I hope that this isn't a time where now you're gonna gain the weight back again, and then you're gonna post a video 4 steps ahead in like 3 years, and you're like back at 400 pounds. I don't know. Please don't do that. Stay healthy, stay fit, stay strong, and continue to prove the haters wrong. I'm not gonna lie, you fooled me wrong. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But, you know, that's in the past. Congratulations to Nikocado. I admit that you fooled me. And I know that a lot of people got fooled as well. All right. Now, it is Sunday night, everybody. I hope that you're continuing to achieve your dreams. That is the most important thing that you can do. Tomorrow is Monday. A new week has started, and I hope that you guys are getting ready to, start the whole week off strong and being able to plan out what you're going to do from Monday through next Sunday. There are, things and factors that allow you to, get held back, or things might have to get moved around. That's really where your project management expertise should come in, and you should be able to navigate certain situations, be able to move things around or move them back. So a lot of things happening. I'm actually going to be leaving to Uzbekistan, as I said, on Friday, and I will be back at the end of the month. I don't know if I'll be streaming because, one, that's not really a place to stream, because like I'm just trying to vacation and chill, and I'm still going to be going to the gym. I'm still going to be on my grind. I just don't know if I'll be streaming because that's not really what I would do on vacation. But that's probably the only vacation I'm gonna take besides London this year. Another thing that I want to discuss is, actually no, I don't have anything else to discuss. I just want you guys to continue to dream and continue to move towards your goals. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new week. I'm gonna be again investing into the stock market. The stock market is in complete shit right now, but it is what it is. We have to hold. We can't sell because we don't want to take any losses in our portfolio. Right? I still can't tell you guys what I'm investing in, but please continue to invest. Do your research, do your due diligence, and be able to understand what you're getting into. Don't invest into anything just because someone tells you to do so. Don't invest into anything because you don't know what to invest into. Take your time, go online and read what you want to read. There are a lot of books you can read. There's a lot of articles you can read. There's a lot of things that you can do, like buying a subscription to Bloomberg, The Motley Fool, CNBC. You could watch that in the morning. There's a lot of things you can do when it comes to the stock market. And if you don't want to do the stock market, that's totally fine. You can invest into other things. There's people that buy and sell cars. There's people that buy and sell sneakers. There's people that buy and sell there's people that like fucking buy and sell yachts and planes or whatever it is. Obviously, there are higher entry barriers than other investments, but anything that you want to invest to, anything that you want to work towards by creating a product or creating a service, go for it. Just do your research, do your due diligence, and be able to accept the advice, not the orders, the advice or recommendations from the people that you trust. Because as you get older, as you get farther into your goals and dreams, you're going to have a lot more haters. And that's quite unfortunate. So all you have to do is just look at them and say, fuck you. I will not listen to you because just because you can't do it doesn't mean I can't do it. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm gonna achieve my dreams and attack my goal. Ah, yeah, I think I talked enough shit today. Um, I was gonna stream today's U.S. Open final. However, I couldn't care less about the tennis players. It was like Yannick Sinner. I'm a big Novak Djokovic fan. He lost in the second round, and I was like, damn, I don't even want to watch tennis anymore. And then lo and behold, Carlos Alcaraz also lost in the second round or first round or whatever it is. That was crazy. I watched the Daniil Medvedev match against Yannick Sinner, and that was pretty intense. But Yannick at the end came out. I wish Daniil won. He was also one of my favorite tennis players. So I ended up not streaming. I went to the gym, of course, right? Of course, Ozzy at the gym. That's where else? What else could I? Where else could I be, right? All right, guys. I'm gonna go again. Nikocado Avacado. Big respects to you. Big ups. You fooled everyone. And tomorrow, for those of you watching, please, please, please continue to attack your dreams. Continue to attack your goals. Set your plan and be able to move every day towards or 1 inch closer to what you want to achieve. Right? Start the week off strong. Don't let the week start you off. I will be streaming again on Wednesday, and then that should be the last stream up until October. Yeah, October. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.